So now friends, you can see scenario 2. In this scenario, you can see my server and source machine is in same zone here. Okay. So when my server and source machine is in same zone, same network, then how traffic should pass? Traffic should, when I request to this server, it should be go to here. Okay. But when my DNS server is in public zone, okay, in public internet, then type domain name on this machine, it will go to the public DNS server, and public DNS server will resolve with the public IP address, because it cannot resolve, public DNS server cannot be resolved private IP address. Okay, so it will be resolved to public IP address here. Okay, so what will happen? Let me tell you. So when it will be resolved to public IP address, then actual traffic will go here to public IP, hit here. Okay, so it will be translated to my web server here. Okay, but the question is, what problem will be there? Let me tell you. When source will be 10.1.1.10 and destination will be 5.5.5.1. so destination will be translated to, so here what will happen? So destination will be translated to 10.1.100, but when it reply back, then what will happen? Source will be 10.1.1.100 and destination will be 10.1.1.10, and it will check destination is 10.1.1.10, it's local. Now reverse traffic will go direct to this server. So what will happen? Traffic coming from the firewall, okay, but reverse traffic going to direct this machine. So there is a asymmetric routing here, so this traffic will not work here due to asymmetric routing. So one need to do, so what we'll do here, we will translate this source IP with the firewall interface IP, okay, and this destination IP will be translated to web server IP. So in this scenario, source and destination NAT both will be performed here. Okay, so both will be performed. So let me tell you how to do this. So let me configure here. So you can see my source machine in LAN zone and destination is also LAN zone, but my destination public IP, my public IP is in untouched zone, okay, outside. So let's configure here on the firewall. Go to the firewall. So first we'll configure NAT policy. Go to the policy, go to the NAT. Now we'll add policy here. We'll add same zone U Turn NAT, okay, same zone U Turn NAT. So now my original packet will be, original source zone will be LAN and destination zone will be outside. Okay, so destination interface will be any and service will be any. Now source address, my source address will be LAN, okay, source address will be LAN 10.1.1. destination address will be my public IP address 5.5.1, okay, public IP address, you can see public IP address. Now translated packet. So in this scenario, source also be translate here. So source dynamic IP plus port, okay. So translated address will be firewall interface IP address. So address type will be interface address, my LAN side interface 1/1, you can see 1/1, okay, and IP address will be 10.1. Then my source will be translated to this IP When reverse will be go there, it will be retranslated to this one. Okay. Now destination address also will translate static IP. Now it will be translated to this IP address. This destination IP will be translated to this one. Okay. So my destination address will be 1.100. Okay. Now click OK. So you can see my source LAN outside zone. Source address will be LAN 10.1.100. Okay. Destination address will be 5.5 public IP. Then source will be translated to this IP and destination will be this one. Okay. Now let's create policy. So my security policy will be here. Security policy will not be required if same zone here. Okay. Now friends, let me disable this policy. Let me disable this policy, because it's also translating to 100.100, because now this server not located here DMZ zone, this is located on LAN zone. So I'm going to disable this policy which is translating to different zone. Okay, let me disable this policy here. Okay, now click on commit. Now friends, policy committed successfully. Now friends, configuration done from firewall, and let's go to source machine. So now let's go to this source machine and we'll try to access our server here, this server. Okay, so you can see this is my source machine. Now we'll check DNS resolution is happening or not. NS lookup TechNet guide.com. So you can see server DNS server 8.8.8 is, so it's resolving to my public IP 5.5.5. you can see. So now let's check here, go to the browser. So now let's TechNet guide.com type here. It's prompt for username and password. Now click OK. Now you can see your web page is opening. Web server 10 here. Okay, you can see web server 10 is successfully opened. So let's also try ping. Okay, ping technetguide.com. So you can see it's pinging, translating to domain public IP 5.5.5. Okay, now let's go to firewall. We'll check here logs. So you can see logs is there. Just click on logs. You can see source IP 10.1.1 and source translated to 10.1.1. Okay, source is translated to 10.1.1. Okay, and destination is translated to 10.1.100. So now let me explain what happened here. Okay, how traffic fast here. So when user initiate traffic here, source was source 10.1.1.10 and destination 5.5.5.1. okay, when it's reached to the firewall, okay, when it's reached, first in translate is went to here this IP, then it's translated to this server IP address. Okay, destination is this destination translated to this IP, and this source translated to 10.1.1. so now what source came here, source 10.1.1.1. okay, and destination is 10.1.1.100. now once reply back, when it will reply back here, okay, then what will be source will be this IP 10.1.1.100 and destination will be this IP. okay, it will reply to this one 1.1. okay, then it will go here. It will not go here because it will destination IP is 10.1.1.1. okay, reply packet will go here. Okay, when traffic will hit on this IP, this interface, retranslate, it will be retranslate to 10.1.1.10. okay, so destination will be this source translated to, sorry, this destination will be translated to this one, retranslate here, and this source will be translated to this way. Let me show you here. Debug IP SMP. okay, so now let's initiate. So now you can see source is 10.1.1 100 and destination reply sent to destination 10.1.1. okay, so friends, in this video we have seen how to configure Uturn NAT in same zone. You can see source and destination both in same zone here. okay, so thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day.